Yo, what's up, y'all? How you feeling? Coach Karvell, baby, it's been a minute. Gonna let it do its thing for a minute. Actually, on the road right now, so I got a little time to talk. It's been a minute. I went live on this page. If you have not subscribed to our email list, there's a couple different ways that you can subscribe. You can subscribe at b2bsdhoopsmastery.com. You can also subscribe at knockshotsdown.info. Either one will take you to our email list. We have some good things on our email list, and you definitely want to be a part of our email list so that you can just get updates on anything that we're doing. Once you come in, let me know where you're chiming in from. Put it in here. Let me know where you're chiming in from. I just put them both in there. Hoopsmastery.com. That's if you are looking to save money on college. Parents, if you're looking to save money on college by helping your kids get a college scholarship, this is the link you want to go to. Now, if you want your kid just to get some, basic, well, I won't say basic, but good overall basketball development, if you want them to get good overall basketball development, no matter how old they are, then you want to go to knockdownshots.info. Jalen, what's up, man? How you feeling? Almost put a post up. I came across a post with me and you one day in the gym. I'm probably post it one day and tell your story. But what's going on, JT? If you go to knockdownshots.info, you get a free PDF on how to improve your jump shot, and then it'll take you the opportunity to purchase one of our online programs, Shooting Threes, where you will learn not only how to improve your jump shot or your athlete's jump shot, but also you get like behind the scenes action. You get behind the scenes action of exactly what it is, or me working with elite athletes like Jalen. I think I have a couple of his workouts on there, and just a couple more things. You get all this behind the scenes action of all my years of experience, and it's basically like a coach in your pocket. You get a coach in your pocket, get to take it with you, and that's only like $297. To have forever, $300 to have for the rest of your athlete's life. When some parents pay $800-900 for 6 weeks of AAU. Anyway. So you want to go to those two sites. What we're going to talk about today is what's a good amount of time to be in the gym, like working out. What's a good amount of time to be in the gym working out? And generally, when I speak with parents, and even when parents request to talk to us, and I ask this question, how many hours do they spend in the gym a week? One of the funniest answers that I got, actually a parent was like, not long enough. Like they ain't spending enough time. But most people say anywhere between 20 and 40 hours a week. Okay. Personally, this is me personally. As a coach, if we're talking about skill development training, put my breath back on. Talking about skill development training, an athlete should only be in the gym 45 to 90 minutes. And I know that sounds crazy, like how you gonna get it done in 45 minutes? Or how you gonna get it done in 90 minutes? All of my workouts, if you ever get a chance to work out with me, all of my workouts are an hour long. Sometimes they may go a little bit longer, and that's because in my instruction and in my talking to explain it, I'm teaching. But if you're really, really working out, and if you're really working out the right way, there's no need to be in the gym 2-3 hours. What are you doing in the gym 2-3 hours? Even people that go to a health club in the gym 2-3 hours are spending 80% of that time talking. athletes, parents of athletes, coaches of athletes, listen to me closely. Get a pad and pen. All right, I'm gonna give you a few things. I'm not gonna even say how many I'm gonna give you, but I'm gonna give you a few things. Don't forget to put your city and state where you're coming from. Don't forget to put your city and state. But this is good information, so you probably want. Yeah, I'm with my buddy right now. He loading up his truck on the way back to Illinois. Leave me your city and state, where you chiming in from, because I always like to know how far we can help, because I'm on a mission to be able to spread this basketball gospel, and this life skill and this character development, like all of that encompassed into one. I'm looking to share that with 1 million people over the next year. So share this information, get it out. You may want to start a watch party right now. I don't know how long it's going to be, because once we get back on the road, I'm gonna jump on it. But one, you want to make a plan. You want to make a plan. Rashad Seaton, Champaign, Illinois, what's going on? You want to make a plan. You want to make a plan before you go in the gym with your players, by yourself as an athlete, with your players as a coach, or before you take your kid to another gym, rec center, open, house, whatever. Make sure that they have a workout plan. If you don't have a workout plan, reach out to me. I made, I have some videos on it. Workout plan. I can get it to you, probably little or nothing. And now, people say, well, how come you always, like charging for something? Well, first of all, I'm doing this free. I'm about to give y'all this information free. But the reason why I always, like to ask and, like put a amount on some of the things that I do is because I want to see who's committed. Generally, people that's not committed, like those are the people that want free, but they're not committed, so they're not gonna follow through. So if you don't know how to do a basketball workout plan, Chauncey, Reed, what's going on, my brothers, my one of my business associates, I got a financial education business on a whole nother level, but if you are in the Texas area, you definitely want to reach out to my man Chauncey Reed. Chauncey, put your city and state down there. Tello, Martell Jackson. I'm about to post a video of another Martell Jackson, but then I got a video of this one coming on too. Tello, what up? Listen, going back to what I was saying, you want to make a plan. You want to make a plan before you go in the gym, right? Now, this is where most players get it wrong, because they go in the gym and they want to do everything at one time. That's almost like coming home with a book bag full of homework, and you take out all the books and you're going to do all your homework in one sitting. It just don't happen. You're not as effective that way. So you want to make sure that you are developing a workout plan before you even go work out. And here's some of the main things that you want to put in this workout plan. Again, start your watch party, share this, whatever you need to do. All right. I've been taught past 2 years, the universe gives to the giver. So if you're getting this good information, pass it on to somebody else. Don't be selfish. All right. We can't get nothing else in our hand if we got our hand closed. All right. I don't want to get to preaching, but anyway, this is what you want in your plan. You want to work on your ball handling every day, or every time that you're in the gym. But if you're a serious basketball player, you want to work on your ball handling every day. You want to work on your shooting every day. You want to work on your footwork every day. And then you want to work on your mobility and your elasticity, if I said that right, every day. Meaning like stretching, squats, lunges, plyometrics, all of those things. You want to work on those four: ball handling, shooting, your elasticity. All right, and then what was the other one that I said? Ball handling, shooting, conditioning, mixed with the footwork. All right, and your elasticity. All right, so really that can be 5: ball handling, condition, footwork, ball handling, conditioning, shooting, footwork, and your elasticity, being able to stretch and, get loose. So now when you go in the gym, you want to make sure that you're breaking those down based on what you're good at. All right, now I'm gonna give you the golden nugget. I just gave you 5 quick points to put in your workout plan. Now I'm gonna give you the golden nugget that so many people have it wrong. I was taught this. I don't think that I really ever explain this to my players, because I just never really believed in it. But so many coaches and parents and athletes believe that you're supposed to just work on your weakness, work on your weakness, work on your weakness. Well, if all that you're doing is work on your weakness, then your strength is going to eventually get weak. Does that make sense? Now we going in a circle. Working on your weaknesses, now your strengths get weak, and now you're back to working on your weaknesses. If you really want to gather a lot of role in this whole basketball development thing, you want to work on your strengths. Okay? And it's an old saying that says, some do it until they get it right, while others do it until they can't get it wrong. That makes sense? Right? Good players do it like, ooh, I'm going to shoot until I make 10 in a row. Great players going to shoot until they don't miss it. And like, okay, I'm tired of making it. Time to go. All right. That's where you want to work up to mastery. That's when you want to work up to mastery. So you want to, Steve Novak taught me this a few years ago. He said, Karvell, he said, I'm an NBA journeyman. They pay me to shoot the ball. And so this is what Steve Novak said. He said, when I come in the gym, I'm in the gym for an hour. I said, okay, Steve, yeah, I got it. He said, now, I have to work on my ball handling because I may have to create a shot. Normally I don't, but I may have to create a shot. So I'm going to work on my ball handling for about 10 minutes of the 60. And while working on my ball handling 10 minutes of the 60 is probably the most intense workout that I'm going to have the whole hour, because when you're dribbling, here's another thing to write down. You use your body to dribble. You just don't dribble the ball. You got to use your body so that you can move with the basketball. Now it's easier to control it. So Steve said about 10 minutes, no more than 15, I work on my ball handling. It's another 45, 50 minutes. I'm shooting the ball because I get paid to shoot it. So he's working on his strengths. He spends a little time working on his weaknesses, but the majority of time working on his strength. That's the golden rule. Now, I should add that to my Don't Tell Nobody series, but that's the golden rule. Work on your strengths. If you work on your strengths, then your weaknesses will eventually get better. But would you rather shoot until you make it or shoot until you can't miss? That's the difference. So now when you go in the gym, because you should be in the gym consistently, right? You don't have to be in the gym 4 or 5 hours, but why not break that 4 or 5 hours maybe into 2 trips to the gym? One in the morning, one in the evening, one in the afternoon, one in the evening, one in the morning, one in the afternoon. Like, mix it up. Now when you go in the gym, if you're in the gym for an hour and a half, now you can say work on your ball handling and your shooting. Or you can go and say, okay, I'm going to work on my ball handling, my shooting, and then you say, so Coach B, where does the conditioning, the elasticity, and the footwork come into play? The footwork, the elasticity, and the conditioning comes into play while you're working on your ball handling and your shooting. It's amazing. I mean, literally, anybody that's played, no, your drills should cover multiple things. Shouldn't just be, okay, I'm gonna catch and shoot. A shooting drill should be the type of shooting drill to where you're working on your footwork, your condition, and your elasticity. Your ball handling should work on your footwork, your conditioning, and your elasticity. If it's not, then you're probably not getting the most effectiveness out of it. My boy back there working. They're back there getting it in. But how can you be as effective if you aren't getting multiple things done with one drill? Okay, so you want to have a plan. I gave you the things inside of that plan. Okay, I told you what to work on and like how to work on them. Okay, now everything going with that, everything should be game speed. Everything should be game speed. If you can't do an hour workout game speed, and this is why I only take an hour 45 minutes. Because if you're doing it game speed, you get tired. Who can play like a 45-minute game with no breaks, no water, and play a whole 45-minute game? The NBA is 48 minutes, but they take breaks. College is 40 minutes, but they take breaks. It's timeouts, media timeouts, foul shots, free throw, all types of chances to get your rest. But in a workout, you should be able to, take 45 to 60 minutes and really, really maximize the effectiveness of what it is that you're doing. So everything should be game speed. Game speed. Game speed. Don't walk in your workouts. Everything should be game speed. If you do that after a good 45-minute to an hour workout, and if you go an hour and a half, then you're in peak condition if you work out this way, right? If you're in the gym 3-4 hours, you probably, again, you're probably talking, probably really not working out. So you want to have a workout plan. You want to work on your ball handling every day. You want to work on your shooting every day. You want to make sure that even those two drills works on your conditioning, your elasticity, like how mobile you are, as well as your conditioning. Now, those three things also helps with defense. We talk about footwork, conditioning, elasticity. That helps with defense. That helps with rebounding, right? With all of those things. Now, the last thing that you want to do, okay? The last thing that you want to do, you go in the gym, you have your plan. Or you have your plan before you get to the gym. Now, you know what you're working on. You know how you're supposed to be working on it. You know about how long you need to be working. Now, this is the key. You got to track it. You got to track it. You have to track it. So if you got a smartphone, if you have a just a pad and pen. So if you're shooting 20 shots, right? And it's game speed shots. How many of those 20 shots game speed did you make? Now you might have did that on Monday. Now you go back Wednesday and you do it all over again and you see if it improves, because if you're not tracking, it ain't growing. Tamika, what up, sis? What up, sis? Listen, if y'all need some good travel, all right, y'all need some good travel, and see, this is how I am. My company offers travel, but if you need some good travel and you want some customer service behind it, give it my girl Tamika. Give my girl Tamika. That's all I'm gonna say. Now listen, you have to track your progress. All right. One of my mentors told me, if you ain't tracking, it ain't working. Right? And not that it's not working, but mentally in our heads, where a lot of the issues go on, we think that it's not working, right? Because we can't see that we made 12 out of 20 on Monday, but we made 14 out of 20 on Wednesday, because the world moves so fast now. We didn't forget what we did on Monday, because so much other stuff has taken place. And so now we get frustrated because maybe you missed the last 5 shots, but you didn't realize that you made the first 7. So now we're thinking about, the last 5 shots, but you didn't realize that really, if we're tracking it, you're getting better. So you want to be able to track it. Oh, T, that's what we do. That's what we do. And, we've been doing that since about 6th, 7th grade, just plugging one another, helping each other, especially when we know that it's sincere. That's what we do. Now you have to track it. You have to track it. And the good thing about tracking it is now you know that it's working. And so remember I said Monday and Wednesday is the last thing I'm going to give you, because I think they done loading up this truck. We're on our way back to Illinois, baby, on our way back to Illinois. But listen, you don't have to do the same workout every day. So I remember I said Monday about the shooting, and then Wednesday like in the tracking. But I said work on your ball handling and shooting every day. Well, now you might work on your like catch and shoot on Monday, and that's all you're focusing on. That's all that's in that plan. Like catch and shoot from the wing, catch and shoot from the top of the key. You know, like now you might work on shots off the dribble. Now, Tuesday and Thursday, you can work on that. That's a whole different workout routine, but you still hitting those 5 points. All those drills are still encompassing them. And watch this. The shooting drills, shooting off the dribble, now you're working on your ball handling and your shooting. So now you're working on your ball handling twice in one workout. And so now you say, so Coach Bailey, do I never work on my weaknesses? Like, when do I get better at what I'm not better at? Right? And I said the last point was going to be the last point. But you get better at what you need to get better at either before or after you've done everything else. Now, it depends on what type of person you are. Me personally, I probably work on my weaknesses after I've worked on my strengths, because now working on my strengths, now my confidence is sky high. Does that make sense? So now I can work on my weaknesses knowing that, you know, I'm a fail. I'm going to fail a lot, but I've already picked up some victories in the process of now me moving to work on my weaknesses and failing. But fail means first attempt at learning, right? You know, fail forward, fail fast, fail often. That's what I've been told. Fail forward, fail fast, fail often. Now you can grow from it. But if you're not tracking, how you going to grow from it? You don't know like where you was learning. So you work on your weaknesses. Like you can sandwich it. Okay? You can say, okay, I'm going to work on my strengths, you know, for X amount of time. Right? So say if it's, you know, now if you're a good ball handler and not a shooter, you might work on ball handling 30 minutes. And you might only work on shooting for 15, right? Now that other 15 minutes, now you got the time to work on your weaknesses. Does that make sense? Hey, I hope this was able to help somebody. Listen, this is what I need you to do. All right, I need you to like this post. I need you to share this post with somebody that you know that can learn from it. Somebody that you know that can learn from it. And then I want you, you know, if you like these type of videos, then you can go on my YouTube page at Coach Karvell Bailey, you know, Facebook at Coach Karvell Bailey, Instagram at Coach Karvell Bailey. You know, check out all our platforms if you want that free information. Again, I just kind of gave the workout plan. I go into it a little bit more in depth in the actual video. But if you want the video, somebody give me a number from 1 to 30. Somebody give me a number 1 to 30 real quick. Just give me a number 1 to 30 real quick. DB, what up, DB? Hey, I see that your son getting it, man. Your son is getting it. Maybe one day you'll bring him out to the burbs and let him get this next level work. Sloan, what up, Sloan, my main man, professional player. For people that don't know, my man John L. Sloan was really the last of the Fab Five. If John L. Sloan goes to Michigan, nobody knows who Ray Jackson is. Okay, so DB said 12. All right, so here's the deal. For those that want this personal workout, like the same way that I just explained, you take this video plus the one that I'm gonna send you. Now DB said 12, so for $11.97, I'm gonna give you that video. For $11.97, I'm gonna give you the video. I did a class with last year, and like it's probably an hour lecture explaining how to do a workout plan. So DB said 12 bucks, or he said 12, so $11.97. That rounds up to 12. $11.97. If you want it, just send me an email and I'll send you the PayPal link, the Cash App link, so that we can get that done. Yeah, see, Sloan is, I just told y'all what John L. Sloan the importance of him with basketball. He said you can get a good one in an hour. We used to work out twice a day. Now he just got on at the end. I just told y'all all this that he said. Didn't know he got on. 2 years. I've been trying to get Sloan on my show for 2 years, so maybe y'all can talk him into getting on my show, because that show is probably gonna go about 3 hours, because that conversation is just gonna be impeccable. So again, $11.97 if you want the workout video, the you know, how you work out and get the video. Pardon me, I put the seatbelt. But if you want to know how to, or you know, get that video, just get in contact with me. But we headed back through all these trees and mountains, man. Not mountains, but I don't want to lose y'all. I hope somebody learned from this. I share this with somebody that you know that can learn. If you want to get the video, again, just send me a DM and I will get you the link. I get it right over. I see your email, DB. I don't know if that's for the video or what, but so you can just chat or just type if you want me to send you the link so that you can get that video, DB, and I'll send it to you, because I definitely got a lot of time. We can take care of that while we on the road. Johan, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all can go back to and type y'all city and state. Again, by next year, I'm trying to get this basketball gospel, this life skill gospel, this character education gospel out to 1 million people. I'm trying to get out to 1 million people. So if you share it, then you can help me help other people. So, okay, both. I got you, DB. Sloan say, yeah, it's tragic, all on my part. Let's do it, family. I go back to further than basketball with you, and you would never have had the career, and would have never had the career I did without you. Oh, Sloan, man, that's honest. That's honest, and man, you know, that means a lot coming from you. Me knowing the basketball history and the basketball career that you've had, and the greats that you not only played with but beat, and you were the type of dude that all those great players wanted to play with you. So yeah, man, we definitely got to do it. We definitely got to do it. I want to show y'all this. Look, gas is $2.63. That ain't $2.63, but look, I'm out, man, because we headed back in, you know, to these forests and these trees, and I'm gonna lose my signal. So share this with somebody. All right, DB, I get you the link in a second. I'll shoot you an email. If anybody else want it, even if you catch the replay, just get to me. Remember, knockdownshots.info. You can go pick up your free PDF, and B2B SD Hoops Mastery. It's never too late to start preparing yourself for a college scholarship, because